This is a previously recorded episode of the IT in the D Show.
This is Max Headroom, and what you're about to witness is one of the most sinister-sounding intros to a trailer to one of the greatest epics ever.
Live from the Raw Radio X studios in downtown Detroit, this is the IT in the D Show.
Before we begin, since this is Aunt Bethany's 80th Christmas, I think she should lead us in the saying of grace.
Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Kiss my ass. Kiss his ass. Kiss your ass. Happy Hanukkah.
You are going to be visited by 3 ghosts.
Merry Christmas. Mom, the TV's broke. What are you going to do all night?
Celebrate the birth of Christ. Now put the presents under the tree.
Charles Dickens would have wanted to see her nipples.
All our holidays were always such a mess.
Oh, yeah.
How did you get through it?
I had a lot of help from Jack Daniels.
Okay, people, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., Santa's coming to town.
Santa! Oh, my God! Santa here? I know him. I know him.
Hi, I'm Brittany Daniel from The Game, and you're listening to IT in the D Show.
I can't get the antlers glued onto this little guy. We've tried crazy glue, but it don't work.
Have you tried Staples?
In 7 years, he couldn't find a job.
Catherine says he's been holding out for a management position.
I know your family's waiting. I know it's an important day.
Merry Christmas! Dinner was full!
You know what I got for Christmas this year? It was a banner for the old Bender family. I got a carton of cigarettes. The old man grabbed me and said, "Hey, smoke up, Johnny!"
Hey, folks, this is WWE Hall of Famer Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and you're listening to the IT and the D Show. Tough guy, ho!
Can I refill your eggnog for you? Get you something to eat? Drive you out to the middle of nowhere? Leave you for dead?
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
What's up, everybody? This is Billy Zapka. Sweep the leg. Listening to IT and the D Show. No mercy.
You think you can take me? I'm Santa Claus. Ah!
Hey, Griswold, where do you think you're going to put a tree that big? Bend over and I'll show you.
I didn't realize they celebrated Christmas in Japan.
We're flexible. Pearl Harbor didn't work out, so we got you with tape decks.
This is Robert Hayes, Ted Stryker to my mother. When I'm not hanging out at the Magumbo bar, I'm listening to the IT and the D Show. It's worse than Detroit.
It's Christmas, Theo. It's the time of miracles, so be of good cheer.
The little lights are not twinkling.
I know, Arden. Thanks for noticing.
So, what would you little maniacs like to do first?
The question isn't what are we going to do. The question is what aren't we going to do.
Ludicrous speed! Go!
We have very, very sad news to report that no one tonight in North Korea will be able to listen to the IT and the D Show. Welcome to episode 71. This is the IT and the D Show. We're sitting here in the Raw Radio X studios in the Russell Industrial Center, beautiful Midtown Detroit, Michigan. As always, this is Bob the Sales Guy. We're sitting here with Dave the Geek, Jeff, the voice of reason,
and yet again, a full studio.
Catch us online. itandthed.com, all that good happy.
Facebook.com/Facebook.com,
all
Twitter
of the things.
at itandthed. Why? Because
we are IT and the D.
We didn't even bring you. I don't even think we brought that up to you.
And no, you never provided administrative services to us.
No.
So
well, no, we didn't do any recent training programs either.
No, we didn't. Sorry.
No.
Yeah,
we'd like to, but no. But yeah, we do have a packed house in the studio tonight. We have Margie and Christina here from Magic Book. Greetings, ladies.
Hello, boys.
Thank you.
We'll be catching you guys in the second segment. You guys wrote a cool app that just won a couple startup awards. Want to dive into that? And then we got Seth and Sean here from Lift57.
Wait,
did I say it right?
No, we're also from Magic Book.
Oh, you're from Magic Book too.
Close.
All right.
The 4 of us are Magic Book. The 2 of us are Lift57.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well, you can sort that out for me in
Yeah.
segment 3.
We'll blame it on the.
Don't worry about it.
We'll blame it on the beer. You brought a growler with you, so
Yeah.
Exactly.
And it's all gone, by
And
the
it's
way.
empty.
Our plan to confuse you has worked perfectly.
Right.
They brought a growler
Did
and
you
no
not see
org
the
chart.
3 that we have in the cooler? So.
Yeah, I think we're good on that. But actually, Margie wanted to take over the soundboard, so you might as well just get up, Dave, and walk
Yeah,
out.
actually, if
She'll
you
be the
don't
new
mind.
Captain Soundboard.
That's right.
Speaking of the growlers, we are enjoying delicious Falling Down Beer Company.
As always.
Find them, Tennant and Quinder, Falling Down Beer Company. And the show tonight is sponsored, as always, by Logicalis and Quantum. Find them online, us.logicalis.com. Quantum storage is at quantum.com.
Yes.
Yay.
And you'll hear more about them later.
Absolutely.
During the breaks.
So we got a bunch of crap going on. What has the internet's done blown up?
We lost our one listener in North Korea.
I don't even know like which sound drop to start with.
Just pick one.
To talk about Sony. I mean, it's
Which conspiracy theory do you want to believe?
Yeah, so I mean, Sony. Here's the best part: is so 4 weeks ago, when we were talking about this, when the Sony hack first happened, the first news that came out was that 5 movies got compromised and were out on torrent, and one of those movies was The Interview. Now, then you flash forward to a week or two later, where The Interview gets pulled from theaters because North Korea is mad because there's an attempt in the movie on Kim Jong
Un,
Il, whatever.
Un.
Il was Hans Breeks,
right,
from Team America.
This one now is Dennis Rodman's buddy.
Gotcha. And so, but the movie's already out.
I forgot about that.
Like, it's already out there. And so Anonymous has now come out and said, hey, we're just going to release the movie for you.
Do you hear what Canada's doing? Canada's like, screw you, North Korea. We're just gonna release it.
Here's my take.
They should.
My take.
That's what we should have done.
Anonymous?
Canada is anonymous. No, I don't have a Godfather rant. This is my take.
In
on the
addition to
interview.
anonymous.
Nobody, hang on the interview, nobody gave a rat's hairy ass about that stupid James Franco, Seth Rogen movie that's going to be the same tired jokes as they always do.
Right.
So what do? They faked they getting pulled and said people are upset. Now everyone's talking about it. It got more PR by saying it got pulled, and everybody now is going to rally behind it and go see this turd of a movie on Christmas Day because they wouldn't have otherwise known it even existed. That's my take.
Are you okay?
You think it's this?
I think so. Boy, who knows what else is in this swamp?
Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom.
Not now!
Okay. There's like a big conspiracy going on, like
Yes.
at
Yes.
Sony.
Yes.
See, I'm gonna go. I'll go a step further. So there are 2 great conspiracy theories that I love about this. One is that there was a mass layoff at Sony in San Diego in February, including quite a few of the sysadmins.
I incorporate yours and mine as one single.
It is.
Conspiracy theory.
Well, and so it's like I told you. I'm like, so if you follow that theory to its core or to its natural conclusion, you have admins who get laid off, who know that their corporate security sucks, who have just lost their job, who go, here's my ID and password on the black market.
Well, they had the entire keys of the kingdom.
Right. So why not? So but like I told you, like, is it really like, am I really a master hacker if you give me the keys to your house?
No, that's not hacking.
And then you leave for 3 days and you come back and it's empty.
It's a Facebook status update. I'm gay. Oh, my Facebook got hacked.
No, you left your phone.
You left your phone on the bar.
Idiot. I don't know what hacking is.
No, and so, but the other one that's going around is that, okay, the real reason why they're not showing the movie and the real reason why they're kowtowing to all of this.
Because the movie sucks?
No, because
Yes.
there's so much more out there that hasn't been released yet. And what we're not hearing is that there are all
Well, the
released-
entire Bond film was released, or the
look,
script to it.
Just this,
Didn't Crackle say they're going to play it?
No. There's all these like backroom, back deal, like extortion attempts going on because, well, who runs Sony?
Japan?
Entertainment. No,
Master
Sony
Blaster?
Entertainment. Who runs Sony Entertainment?
Where's that bell?
A bunch of old white guys.
Bell.
And so why haven't we seen anything a la Donald Sterling yet?
Yeah, right.
Well, maybe we haven't seen it because they're saying if you don't do this, this, and this, we're going to.
Well,
go
no,
ahead and
all those
release
emails came out already of all the Sony executives making fun of Obama and everything.
Well, but that's a whole different level of pain and suffering if that comes out. And you know that.
Yeah.
Suffering. Sorry. Can't say those 2 words together without me going Yoda on you.
I still want to, like, I'm not going to lie, one of these days I just want to walk up to Vanilla Ice and just slap the ever-living hell out of him for making it physically impossible for me to hear a traffic report that includes the phrase "police on the scene."
You know what I mean?
Without me, you know what I mean?
I can't hear "Go Ninja Go" without really thinking of him.
But how often is that conversation
all the time?
All the time.
Because if it's often, then we should hang out more.
Everywhere.
He does build nice houses.
Right.
So what else is? Can we talk about? Are we done with this, or can we talk about the barbecue jackhole?
What would you like to dive into?
What's
you know
want the list?
It's the IT and the D show, so we need to talk about how you can destroy your business in one fell swoop.
How basically the owner of Detroit Barbecue should have listened to.
Shut up, Mimsy. Shut up, Mimsy. Shut up, Mimsy.
So when you actually embrace your social media followers, what happens?
No, here's the thing.
When you become friends with your clients and other random people, and this is why he got himself in deep shit, and that's the problem.
I think it's because he looks like the lead singer of Smash Mouth. Did you see the picture of him? Like down to the beard. It's like, really? I think that's why no one likes you. But you can't just shut up. Like
explain it. Yeah,
I was gonna say,
for those playing at home, go ahead. Explain
for those not clued in.
To New York City, if you're living under a rock, you're listening to this show, but you haven't heard this news. What the hell's wrong with you? 2 New York City police officers were assassinated while they were on duty, sitting in their car.
Rest in peace.
Absolutely, rest in peace. But this clown comes out and he says, "See what happens when you poke the hornet's nest one too many times? You can't breathe now either. You turd.
You are like trash, absolute trash."
And then he comes out. So this is what I heard today. My friend that owns a couple bars downtown, I read his post, and he doesn't like the guy to begin with.
Right.
And he goes, "This asshole went and just hired a PR firm to do damage control." So that was
too late.
His apology
Way
release.
too late.
Oh no, it's just like writing a retraction in the free press.
Boy, I'm sure glad that's over with. Me
Yeah.
too. Yeah, but I learned something today.
Yeah, you know what you learned?
Yeah, it's like
mouse.
well, it's like Dave always says. No one reads a retraction.
No
one
so
ever reads a retraction.
This guy's on apology. Like no,
he's done.
He already lost his. He used to cater for Coonan's. That was like the food when you go
they dropped him.
Oh, they
fast.
like a dirty sock. Yeah.
This guy was from Michigan.
Yeah.
Okay, Coonan's. All right.
Yeah, they're in Warren.
Yeah. I go there all
Chicago.
the time.
Oh yeah.
Well, so have you ever had like the barbecue there?
No.
Oh well, so the guy we're talking about is the guy that runs Detroit Barbecue, that does a lot of the food trucks. That's been in Coonan's for a while.
He's in Campus Martius in the food truck. He does pig and whiskey. He does a whole. He's a lot of
You gotta wonder if that's like gonna dry up.
You're done. You're dead.
Yeah.
You're dead to everyone.
Yeah.
This is something you can't. There's a few things what Dave did wasn't was manageable. What he did was you go to Chicago and do barbecue and change your name.
There's kids not having a father at Christmas, and you don't make fun of that.
Well, the one had 5
right.
kids. I mean, it's like come on, and you're gonna make a mockery of that. You suck as a human being. Should have put the Godfather music on this whole thing so I could rant it on his clown.
Bad idea.
It is a bad idea. What's next? I'm getting angry just talking about his
We
ass.
emailed a wrench to space.
You did?
We did.
Who
NASA
did? Oh, NASA did.
Yeah.
So we're living in the future.
Not me personally.
Oh, I didn't. When you say
I saw a
we, I'm
screwdriver.
like,
Yeah.
So I didn't know that they actually had 3D printers in space.
drink?
So are they like that? That's like common equipment
That's
now.
a thing now on the space station. Yes, they.
well, it only costs like $2,000 at Office Max. You think the damn rocket can't have one?
Well, I mean,
they invented Tang.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but it's NASA, so something that's $2,000 for us is like $50,000 to the NASA.
By the way, is NASA in trouble?
To the NASA.
I thought NASA was shut down.
No, just a space shuttle.
It's the NASA.
The NASA.
They're all
The NASA.
smoking the pot.
So we're living in the future.
Yeah, so apparently something broke and they needed a wrench and they didn't have a wrench. And so some
awesome.
NASA engineer went and grabbed the schematics for a wrench. Seriously, track
I
this
love
through.
your post. Just let this thing sink in
hurts
for a
my
second.
brain. Yeah, let this sink in. We emailed something to space.
To fix
it got to space.
It's like a Louis C.K. bit.
Right.
I was totally thinking of.
The schematic was opened. They used a 3D printer to print out a wrench
and fix the problem.
Shit.
What was the wrench made out? Like, what's the material that the 3D printer
I'm sure
on the
some
station?
polymer plastic.
That's just amazing to me.
Dude, That hurts my brain.
Reminds me of the guy complaining about the Wi-Fi on the plane. You're zooming.
You're going. Everyone in this plane should be going. Ah!
You're sitting in a chair at 35,000 feet, going
Right.
600 miles an hour, and your Wi-Fi
And
signal
you-
isn't clean enough. People
How
suck.
how soon do you realize that people owe you something? You
Why is
non-contributing
it?
crap.
Why is it everything we talk about turns into I hate people? Last week, this week, swear to
Because
God,
we hate a lot of people.
you know, someone's gonna go. What? Someone's gonna see the wrench thing like, meh. Like that's not.
Well, I
Kim
thought the
Kardashian-
astronaut was gonna be like, oh, it wasn't like an orange wrench.
We needed metric.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So
I'm gonna give you a 1-star on Yelp. It wasn't that trick.
it was an Apple printer.
Dude, is the space station on Yelp? That would be fantastic.
Oh,
You
is that a
make
location?
Google, no, because you can probably do a Google review on it because I did Bin Laden's compound once and I said,
Right.
tried the falafel, gave me diarrhea, 1 star.
Did you really? It's awesome.
No, yeah, I did. It's still there. It's still there.
How do you?
Like I was drunk at the bar once, and I'm like, you know what'd be funny? If Bin Laden's compound was on Google Places, and it was sure as shit it was.
You know what that tells you? That tells you that somebody out there has your same sense of humor.
Yeah, because I got a bunch of like thumb up, whatever.
Right,
the phone,
exactly.
So what would you email to space then?
If they don't need a wrench now.
That's all covered.
You can't.
That guy.
No, because what didn't they? You
Waiting for that wrench for
You
years.
can 3D print chocolate, which makes no sense because you have to have
You
the
have
chocolate.
chocolate.
Right.
Well, see,
chocolate.
my joke is with 3D printers. Why don't they just make a 3D printer that can make 3D printers?
They do.
Yeah, the rep wrap. That's
Do they?
It's a real thing.
It's a real thing. So you can 3D print a
Yes.
3D printer.
Yes.
The universe rips
Fine.
in half when
It
you
does.
but yeah.
I don't know. What do you need in space? I mean, you can.
A toilet.
No, they poop in vacuum cleaners. It's okay.
No, better showers is probably what they need in space.
How could the shower work if it doesn't go down? The water could flow. You have
How
to
does
swim
it-
into the water.
No, it gets recycled. It gets all purified.
Recycled with
Washes
what?
you again.
I like how you the eyebrows went up. It washes you again.
You probably take a shower in mist.
Yeah, exactly. You got to swim like Homer. You got to swim through the
and grab the water blob,
Exactly.
rub it all over you.
Right. Who knows what they do up there? You get bored out of my.
Well, they could 3D print chess pieces or something like that.
It's
fun as
a lot of Russians up there, probably.
Yeah. All right, next. You had fun.
And then
Exactly.
but on the 3D
I'm not
printer,
impressed. Meh.
on the 3D printer front, there's the I love the use of the word artist in Taiwan that is using 30 3D printers to print out 100,000 pieces to create a 26-foot boat.
Well, they already did it with a car, right? That actually worked.
They did a house.
Yeah, but it's a boat.
House.
Not the
That's
house.
right.
Sorry, I'm going to do
Like
it like
I'll house you in my hut now.
My hut.
What up?
So what kind of boat? Is this like a yacht or like a little paddle boat?
26-foot boat.
If you're
power
3D
boat.
printing a house, why not make a damn yacht? That's stupid.
I don't know that I would trust a boat that came from a 30 3D printers in Taiwan. I'm not going to lie.
So how do they, like you said, it's like individual pieces. What are they going to do, super glue them together?
Apparently, that was part of the game plan.
Wow.
Some sort
You
of
can make a house in a day. Why not make a boat?
Yeah.
Well, people have traveled across the sea in far less, like tubes and barrels, you know.
Say, if Noah could make it in that contraption, you don't think this thing would work? I'm just saying. It is Christmas time.
Really, we just got biblical?
Yeah, exactly.
I was going to say, that was actually pretty profound. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's like you took us up a notch on the show.
As I say, if Leif Erikson could got here 1,000 years ago.
Right.
Let's have a moment of gratitude for those people. By the way.
Yes.
Leif Erikson?
None of us would
all,
be here.
All of those different people who discovered this country when people were
Already here. Yeah.
And they weren't even discovered here. They were Dominican Republic. But
Right.
that's for another
But he
day.
was in the Bahamas. You know,
That's
which-
on the Columbus Day episode.
Close enough.
It's like hand grenades. Close enough.
So what else is going on?
Yeah, what else we got?
Oh, what else do we have? Staples got hacked.
Again?
So
who doesn't get hacked?
So that was easy, and they got away with 1.2 million credit cards.
I'm glad nobody shops at Staples. I'm surprised they have that many customers.
Who shops at Staples?
I don't know, not me.
What do you need at Staples?
Sony.
Right.
Well, you know what they have at Staples? Unsecured credit cards. So
Right. There it is. And there it is.
Hackers are shopping at Staples.
I think you can buy the Square card readers there.
I want to know what's the number to call in? Someone that bought a computer at Staples. I'm dying to find out if anyone ever has.
It's 313-462-0107.
We want to hear from the one person.
They have PCs there.
They do.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you
like
can
a
buy-
lot of them.
They're like a Best Buy wannabe.
No, he's not challenging PCs. He's challenging people who buy computers at Staples.
Yeah, the one
Precisely.
Well, the one and only Staples that I know of is right next to a Best Buy, and it's like Best Buy's bastard child. It's like right next to it. It's like they want to be Best Buy.
Yeah. So another 1.2 million credit cards.
The only reason I went there and I knew that was excited to buy those damn raffle tickets for a December event.
Right.
Where else do you get raffle tickets from?
Well, they didn't have
Staples.
a bowl for it, right? You couldn't
No.
get a little punch bowl.
You
No.
get a punch bowl and
They sell the
raffle
tickets, but no punch
I
bowl.
had to go to Meijer to get a fishbowl, so I'm like, screw it, and I bought like a bucket from there or something ridiculous little contraption.
Why didn't you just use a hat?
God, I don't know. Who wears hats?
Jeremiah wasn't there.
I do.
Jeremiah
showed up.
Jeremiah wasn't there.
Yeah, he ditched us that night.
Yeah.
We know you're listening, you rat bastard. You ditched us that
No,
night.
because it's north of 8 Mile. You can't get out of the bubble. I'll go there if it's within a $6 Uber, but other than that, there's no way I'm seeing you guys.
That deserves a bell. Hit the bell.
I'm going to put that on his business card. Will travel within $6 of Uber.
What else we have? We're actually getting through that list.
For once.
So no, I'm intrigued by this, and I have to hunt this down. There's a new beer out called Problem Solver. That is
Rob Wolchuk's?
That is a 7.1% IPA.
Yeah, how's that not trademarked?
The premise of this beer is that it comes with math on the side of the label.
What?
To tell you when you are in your prime creativity zone.
Get out.
Because
I thought he was going to say with a wife.
If you need a beer to tell you when you're with your wife, you got a problem. That's not a problem solver. That's a problem finder.
The cause of and solution to all
Is
of
that
life's
like a cheap
problems.
ripoff of the internship, the Vince Vaughn movie where they made the app? You got to do a math problem to tell you if you're too drunk.
No, it is actually well established that basically when you hit 0.075 or so blood alcohol content, you hit the point in your thinking process where you don't overthink things and your creativity is at its peak. And so if you can just stay there, that's when you will have the most creativity and the best conversations and all that kind of stuff.
That's why I think I'm funny than I'm not funny.
Well, that's because our problem is we blow right through that.
That's like a hurdle that's at ankle level.
About 50 miles an hour through that point. So by that end, going, you're
Yeah, exactly. But the bar is low.
So that means for about 15 seconds of my booze nights, I can
How does that know?
So it based on it has labels and math and based on your weight, it tells you how many you should be drinking to get to that point, and then how often you should be drinking another one to stay at that point, to go ahead and stay at your peak.
All I'm hearing here is an experiment waiting to happen between the three of us.
Pretty much.
It's called Bomber's Peak, isn't it?
That's why I said it's called Problem Solver.
Well, on XKCD, it's called Bomber's Peak.
Oh.
And named after the guy from Microsoft that drank all the time, apparently.
That's actually a better story.
Oh, I think that point where you're at peak creativity. Yes.
Note he's no longer the CEO there.
Well, voluntarily.
So he peaked, I think.
Yes, yeah. He peaked. Well, he peaked in 1987.
His problem is he kept peaking on stage in front of the media. That was
That's a soundbite we should get.
Listen, if you could still keep Microsoft relevant for 10 years, as he did.
Well, I would argue that Microsoft is actually relevant. So
they are.
Are they?
They have to be.
I still use Windows.
We all.
Oh, you're the one.
We're stuck. We all know that Linux is better, but do we use it? No. We're all because our stupid corporate work
corporate drones. Yeah,
exactly. The day that GM or someone goes to Linux, OpenOffice, Google Docs.
Right. I was going to say the Google Docs and everything mobile is just.
Speaking of which, I tried online Office. Am I the only one that I just
Office 365?
Open Office?
No.
Or Open
No,
it's 365.
Office,
isn't it?
yeah.
Where
it brings up on the browser.
Right. Yeah. Well, it's essentially Google Docs.
I don't fear change. right? I
Yeah.
like change.
Yeah.
I always did.
All your stuff is out there in
I
the cloud.
can't stand stupid wiener Microsoft Office in the cloud.
In the cloud.
Drives me bonkers. I was trying to download a resume format for a friend of mine.
Never works.
Drove
right.
me bonkers.
Do they still sell the other version? I thought
No,
they always
it's
did.
the same as
That's what I
Photoshop now.
heard.
It's they want the monthly
everything's a
annuity.
subscription
It's all a
based.
subscription model, and
Yes.
All your annuity or belong to us. It drives me.
Right.
Are we we got something else going on? Or are we coming up on a break?
Point for a break.
All right. We're going to come back with the gals from Magic Book. This is the IT and the D Show.
We will be right back.
Sorry, guys.
Live from the Raw Radio X studios in downtown Detroit, this is the IT and the D Show.
I don't want to tell him what a cheap, lying, no-good, rotten, four-flushing, low-life, snake-licking, dirt-eating, inbred, overstuffed, ignorant, blood-sucking, dog-kissing, brainless, dickless, hopeless, heartless, fat-ass, bug-eyed, stiff-legged, spotty-lipped, worm-headed sack of monkey shit he is! Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
The IT and the D Show is brought to you in part by Logicalis. Logicalis is an international IT solutions and managed services provider with expertise in communications and collaboration, data center, and cloud services. Employing nearly 3,700 people worldwide with more than 20 offices in the U.S., including 2 in Metro Detroit. Find out more at us.logicalis.com.
This is a previously recorded episode of the IT in the D Show.
And welcome back. This is segment 2, episode 71 of the IT in the D Show. We're sitting here in the Raw Radio X studios in the Russell Industrial Center. Beautiful, Midtown Detroit, Michigan. This is Bob the Sales Guy, here with David Geek, Jeff, the voice of reason, when he's not. How's it go?
No, until he isn't.
Until he isn't. I messed that up.
By the way, which Christmas song is your favorite song, Bob?
The last one.
The last one?
The Waitresses.
Yes. Merry Christmas.
I have no idea why. And it's definitely not it's Christmas time.
Yeah. Do they know it's Christmas?
Do they know it's Christmas? That's got to be the most awful, stupid Bono. You thank God tonight. Thank God it's them instead of
They're
you.
not Christians. They don't know what Christmas is.
There won't be snow in South America this Christmas. Yeah, because it doesn't snow.
It doesn't snow there.
Idiots. I hate people.
There is cocaine, though, in South America.
Good point. Oh, so technically, yeah.
It's pronounced cocaina.
Cocaine.
So the metaphor still works.
It's a metaphor for snow. Yeah, no, it's
Good
fine.
feedback in the Scarface article.
Right.
Yeah, there you go. Right? Yes.
You can find us online.
Run, get the yayo.
Find us online, itandthed.com. Facebook /itandthed. Twitter, hashtag.
All of the things.
Has anybody
IT&D.
hashtagged us?
No.
Why not?
You're a hashtag.
No. I do feel bad, and I feel like I have to get this in because Courtney, we know you're out there listening, and we're sorry we redid the intro for the Christmas episode, and so this didn't make the cut.
Pickle in the PPR.
But there you go.
She's been immortalized yet again.
Oh yeah, we did get a couple tweets.
Oh, all right. Well,
we'll take them as they come in.
Someone should be paying attention to that.
Yeah,
like,
I will.
I don't know, Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff, yeah, you're a Twitter guy.
Yeah, all right, fine.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, not it.
Not it.
Damn it. So where are we diving into?
We got the Magic Book crew.
Okay.
The Magic Book crew.
So this is I saw something online about you guys winning a cool startup competition. I sent a note, and voila, you guys are here. It's crazy how
It's
that
like
works.
magic.
Oh,
It's the internet.
So,
we 3D printed ourselves into your studio.
oh,
here.
that's amazing.
Yeah, it was
It's so
pretty good.
lifelike.
just 3D print more growlers next time.
Beef sticks.
Yeah,
We're
just-
actually
yeah,
now
okay,
beef
that's right.
sticks.
Yeah, beef sticks. Yeah.
You mocked us, and then you plowed through those beef sticks.
I've never seen anyone more excited about a bag of beef sticks.
I told you as long as they weren't barbecued flavor.
Margie
we were
must have
good.
asked us 72 questions about the ingredients of
Are they spicy? Are they barbecue?
Oh my God, they're all gone. No, there's two. There's two.
Yeah, exactly. It's all on you.
God.
So why don't
I
do a
only
secret
had two.
obsession.
I only had
You
four.
only had two. What?
I
2
had-
bags?
So why don't you do us a favor, introduce yourself, and tell us about Magic Book? Because I thought it was a cool little project, and obviously you guys are getting accolades for it. So
Yeah, thank you. Who wants to go?
Why don't you go first, meat stick?
Meat Stick Margie.
Yeah, wait a minute. That might be on the off the list.
Which might actually now replace.
I love my Monday meat stick.
And you're part of the intro.
Yes! All right, mission accomplished. Magic book. Yeah, so... Christina and I met Sean and Seth, the four of us make a magic book at Detroit Startup Weekend, which was an awesome event. I know at least Billy's been there. I don't know if any of you guys have gone to Detroit Startup Weekend.
No, we did not.
Okay.
No.
So we met there. Christina pitched the idea for something called Pop-Up, which
Was
might
a
be the
terrible name.
only name worse than Magic Book. Yeah, it might be. I pitched an idea called Lobster, but that was a totally awesome idea and name, and no one wanted to work on it. It's okay. But Magic Book, we got together and decided that we would give it a shot, and the idea kind of took shape as the four of us started talking. What it is an augmented reality app that works with physical books. Right now, we're planning to do it with picture books for kids. So our website shows a page from Where the Wild Things Are, where you can watch the wild things dance and spin. Jump in anytime,
Maurice Sendak.
because I'll just be rambling.
Yeah, a little wild rumpus.
Let the wild rumpus start.
Yeah. We ended up winning Detroit Startup Weekend with the idea we included pretty much thought we would lose and ended up winning.
Do you have to get permission from the authors?
Yeah, how does this work with publishers?
We're just not
Like
talking about that in public.
Oh,
yeah, we're
right.
hoping.
Except for this show that no one listens to.
Yeah, no one listens to the show.
As long as Maurice Sendak is not listening, we're cool.
We're trying to say
No, you're in 50 states right now in 41 countries, so it's good.
But not North Korea. So we're safe.
Here's hoping.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're going to target right now. I mean, Startup Weekend, we didn't think it was going to go anywhere. We picked a book that we loved, that we thought were super cool and, fond memories as a child. But, yeah, we're going to have to probably deal with licensing if we want to reuse characters and permission and all kinds of negotiations with publishers. But not
that whole pesky copyright crap.
Intellectual property. Which is where public domain books come in.
Thank goodness for copyright.
No, stupid idea. Have you thought about just like getting local kids book authors to kind of put their stuff out there? Yeah. I mean, does it have to be popular stuff? I mean, I think to me the possibilities
because God knows local authors aren't popular.
No. Well, I'm just saying I have 3 kids. We go through a crazy amount of books, and sometimes it doesn't really matter just as long as you have something,
One of the
in the day of iPads too, it's got to be more and more engaging.
Yeah, exactly. One of the ideas we had, though, one of the things that makes Magic Book different is that we're hoping that kids will just be able to use the books already on their shelves. So in that case, we expect that there's a huge population of folks who have classics and top sellers, and that'll be a larger population for us to meet than local authors or smaller authors. All books are things that we're interested in at this point, but we're really hoping that we can engage a large number of kids.
So, are you trying to do I guess I want to make sure I get my head wrapped around this. Are you trying to do kind of what Walking Dead and all the TV shows are doing now, where here's your 2-screen experience, here's your book, but here's your app that's book plus?
Well, one of them isn't a screen, one of them's paper. And
don't get semantical with me. I said kind of light. I'm the king of analogies. Keep it up, will be the king of anal. And I'll
Well, side note, I did have plans to make a children's book, write a children's book and illustrate one myself.
Right.
And I would probably use this technology to, make it a 3D reality, and essentially the idea is to get kids back into reading for fun. So they're always on their phone. I have a godson, he's 5, and he won't listen to me talk because he's watching YouTube videos of 14-year-olds swearing,
playing Minecraft.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right. Welcome to my kids.
Yeah, welcome to my daughter. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're hoping use the the iPad to redirect them back into the book so that they become re-engaged. Say.
I force my kids to read. I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
I think, though, what we're talking about, like local authors and stuff. I mean, there's one part of the app where we're saying, okay, yeah, we're going to have to sell it somehow so that we can do greater things with it. Like, we want to give it away to schools or libraries, or actually, you might be able to license the technology to publishers, but maybe you would want to support local authors to enable them to spread their book and, find a way for them to create their own kind of digital experience around their books and create a lower barrier for entry for that. Which can be really difficult when you're starting out and trying to self-publish and stuff like that.
No, very true. So, like, where... Okay, so you won this competition. You've mentioned you're going to CES. Like, what's the game plan? Like, what's the roadmap for Magic Book?
2 competitions, technically.
Ooh. Slow clap. Hey,
wait. Cue that up. Cue it up.
What's? Oh, right.
Yeah.
I don't even know where it is. I'll find it.
Yeah.
That's all right. We can all... 2 competitions.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure that was, that was clear. We worked hard.
There it comes.
There you go.
Keep going.
Yeah, CES was like a prize from the Global Startup Battle, which we did win, by the way.
Yes.
One of the tracks. But
it was exciting. It was exciting. There were 25,000 teams, I think, that started out at a startup weekend, and it got
somewhere in
narrowed
the
down
world.
to.
We joke, but that is very cool.
2 years in a row, the D brought home.
Yeah.
Victories at this Global Startup Battle.
Fantastic.
Last year, VisionBoards.co also brought home victory, and this year, Magic Book.
I still don't get that one.
What?
Let's not talk about it, but I don't get that.
We
have you watched the
But I think that's super cool that it's bringing attention to the area.
Absolutely.
I mean, whatever.
Yeah. It's very cool.
They can claim 2 years in a row. There were 83 countries involved, and multiple cities from each country.
Interesting. Wow.
So I mean, does that propel you to like superstardom? Or
totally. We're on this show, aren't we?
I was going to say.
Are you really even asking?
No, what I'm saying is like...
All I know about computers is I want a better one than everyone else.
No, but you win a competition like that. I mean, you got to get some eyeballs on you. Am I right? I mean,
that's pretty much what it's about. I think a lot of the...
She's from Canada.
Yeah.
Totally give it away.
That's what I said. She drives on the wrong side of the road.
Wait, what? They don't do that.
That's a different problem.
I know.
I laugh at her jokes, but
she's not British.
I'm still mad at them for having poutine chips and eating them all and not bringing them in the studio.
Yeah. They were so good, the whole bag.
Okay, Margie, back to Magic Book.
And the whole bag of meat sticks, too. It's been a bad day.
Shiny object. Squirrel.
So walk us through. I mean, so let's. Okay, so you got Magic Book. You walk us through what were the experiences on the iPad, like when you open the thing up,
or iPhone, right? It's both.
I actually have the book here. We could totally demo it.
Yeah, great radio.
We're on radio.
Great radio.
Well, you guys can totally see it.
Yeah, there's sound effects if that helps.
Yeah,
all right, wait.
Open up the book.
So I have an iPad. I have an iPhone, or my kid does, or whatever. And you have a book that is any book, right?
I mean, as long as it's in the Magic Book library to begin with, there has to be some sort of like digital assets created for it, something kind of experience created for the book, right?
I like the Leapfrog type of things where they've got the little magic pen thing that does that, where it's, you know what I'm talking about?
No,
okay.
I haven't played.
There's some, for us, there's like, for Magic Book, there's some 3D modeling that has to happen, and then it has to actually be turned into augmented reality, and then it has to kind of match up with your phone. So there are a bunch of different steps that kind of have to happen in the way of production time so that you can use a specific book.
So like you had said earlier, like where the wild things are. So that's I can't just buy that book off the shelf and have it work with the app. It has to be...
You do, but we have to do production on it first. It has to be a book that is in the Magic Book library that we've done 3D modeling around characters. We've done some production.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's nothing that the publisher needs to do to the book.
Correct.
It's what you guys do with your app to recognize the book.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and that's what's different from the augmented reality books that exist out there, because you're not reprinting paper books with chips or symbols injected into them. Why would you reprint?
And not to go all Shark Tank, but is it a proprietary? I mean, this is obviously a technology you came up with, or is this something that's?
No, we did this over Startup Weekend. There's plugins that you can use. It recognizes what you do is you take a photo of the like whatever you want to be the marker, the target, and then you process it through this process, and then You put that
through
in
the
program.
processor.
You process through a processor, which processes it properly.
Right.
And
I don't buy anything sold or processed.
Right.
I don't want to process
exactly,
anything bought or
right.
sold. I don't want to sell anything bought or processed.
Yeah. I can't believe
I just
that.
want to hang with your
Don't give
daughter.
our secrets away.
Yeah, I'm trying not to. trying to be a little bit.
A little bit of magic.
But yeah, and then it identifies it based on that marker, and so you don't need to have a QR code or something.
And that's where the magic
implemented into the
of the magic book happens.
Yeah, it being the camera. On
As if by magic.
Right.
Yeah.
So the processor's the bedroom?
It's in the
magic
cloud.
happens? Sorry.
It's your
Oh, it's in the cloud.
Your
What is
basement.
What's the cloud?
So, like, to Bob's point, like, you know, getting like the Shark Tank-ish with the interview, like, you're already segmenting yourself to a certain market, right? Because you're assuming that your target audience is going to have an iPhone and iPad. Is it Android as well?
Yes, it's Android and iOS right now. Well, it's not for sale anywhere, but that's where we have it.
That's
right
where
now.
you're heading. Okay,
Yeah.
so right off the bat, you know, you're embracing those technologies,
Yep.
but is there outreach into, hey, you know, what if you don't have this? You know,
I mean, right now, 65% of homes in America have a smartphone.
Well,
and
and but that huge Zune and BlackBerry market.
Yes, we really want to hit that hard.
Don't forget Microsoft phones.
Is the app itself free? Is it what's paid download? How does that work?
Yeah, right. We're thinking initially. We're still doing some product validation, but thinking initially a subscription model to it. So parents, you know, kids read the same books over and over, and then as they, you know, the app.
No,
will
my
grow
kid
with
doesn't
it.
read Diary of a Wimpy Kid every day. You know?
No, exactly.
How many fairy books my daughter has read in
If
the
I
last
hear
day?
the name Amelia Bedelia,
Oh yeah,
one more time.
Yes,
like Judy Bloom. Is that the other one?
Wait till Sammy gets into the fairy books if she hasn't
no, dude,
already.
that was a year ago.
Yeah.
It's
And that's an excellent, like, that's what we're looking at next is how do we keep slightly older kids engaged with reading, because studies have shown
define your target demographic. Start a Facebook group that's called like parents.
Frustrated parents.
What books piss you off?
What books piss you off?
Because those are the ones they read every effing night.
Yeah.
Oh, can you go to Bleep the Sleep? That would be great.
Yeah,
I
have that
actually
book at
said
home.
that to my daughter the other night.
Well, I'm thinking like, you know, all seriousness, like, you know, like a Nancy Drew mystery, like have it be augmented, like, you know, give clues.
I said augmented on the show way too much today.
Yeah.
Did we?
It's awesome when you think about like
See, to
all
me,
the
like, dude, I
possibilities
hear augmented
that
reality,
are
I
around this. It's
think, like,
Right,
Melissa
exactly.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So wait, hold on. When I have your app, do I have to also buy the book, or does it, or do I go
The
to
book
the
will
library?
3D print itself.
Sweet.
It will magically appear.
No, it's
And
like
you have a patent for that.
No, but do I download Kindle and then I have to buy the book? How does that? It's just there.
No, it's playing off books that are already like library books you've taken home, books already on your shelf, books at the schools that the kids are already reading.
Yes,
that
you have
exist.
to have the book.
You
All right,
must have the paper.
All right, so getting back to how it works then. So like I mentioned the leapfrog thing, that's a little pen that the kid touches to the page,
Yeah.
and the pen recognizes what page it's on, and it either spits out the words to the
Yeah.
if the kid can't read or whatever. So is this actually using the camera on
Yeah.
the phone?
So the phone, you hold it over the page, it knows what page it's on,
Okay.
and it spits out whatever we've designed for the page. So it might be animations, it might be music, it might
Mini
be
games.
mini games, interactions, anything. So the kids can actually, you can move the phone around and see it from different angles, what's going on.
Very cool.
So you're looking through the actual camera of the phone, and you're seeing the book, and you're seeing reality, and then you're seeing this augmented form of reality, kind of
This
superimposed
extra stuff.
into the environment, and it's pretty realistic in the sense you can get closer.
My
to
daughter's
these
going to be all
objects.
over this.
My first thing I envisioned.
You gotta love Ian. Ian just chimed in with, so it's 3D printerception.
Yeah, well, that was actually the last segment, but yeah.
So what I imagined was like, you open up, let's say, Chronicles of Narnia, like to the middle of the book, you're a kid, and you've not read the book yet, but then all of a sudden a battle ensues on top of the book. Like characters pop up and just start fighting each other on top of the book, and you're just like wowed by it. And then, it just makes you want to read the book. It's like, all right, well, now
What's happening?
Well, the whole Harry Potter series, like my niece is into Harry Potter. I
Yeah.
can just imagine that you're going bonkers with that stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
And this could really lead, like some of the things we think about for the future are like, this could be like the earliest form of fan fiction for little kids. Like imagine them wanting to put themselves in the story or add new characters
your
or
own
continue
adventure.
the story after the page is done.
What kid doesn't
We've
create
talked
themselves in
about
Madden
that.
football on PlayStation? I mean, come on.
Exactly. So that to actually do this with the books that they read over and over every day.
So I know Bob sort of asked a question about publishers. So I mentioned Harry Potter. So like if you came up with a whole augmented reality, I know that word again, but for that entire series of books, are you obligated to tell the publisher, hey, I've created this entire virtual world based on your books, and how to...
We're still working through that a little bit, to be quite honest.
Okay.
We'll probably start with stuff in the public domain, like Christina mentioned, but there are licensing models, royalty-free licensing models. Where,
are there? Okay.
Because we're not competing with sales of your books, and we're not reproducing
the
your
book
text.
has already been
we're not
purchased.
reproducing anything.
So tell us all about the legal issues surrounding your product.
Please, let's get into that.
No, and I think, honestly, like, what it's a good idea to me when you talk...
Enough. Stop.
No, but you're breathing life into some of these older books
Soundboard.
that haven't been touched in ages. I mean, to me, that's
right.
You don't have to do the Diary of Wimpy Kid crap. They already read that stuff.
Yes.
I mean, you know.
Yeah, and it's very cool. Somebody said to me the other day, publishers have thought like, oh, they have to be all digital. Like they can have their next model is ebook model, and that's it. But this really produces a model for them that's somewhere in between only digital and only paper. It allows them to
I'm
find
insisting
new
my kids
ways
like
of both.
books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, kids do love books. Like I
got a
little
Kindle.
ones.
I don't mind them on the Kindle. I said, Kindle's fine.
Yeah.
Kindle, I mean, stuff like that is not selling well for kids. Little
it's not.
kids.
No, my
And
daughter's
so
all about the
that-
paper. She
right.
goes to the library
Yeah,
every week and brings home
want
a
her with
stack
a
of
book.
books.
Yes,
I
it's
want
about
my
a
kids with a book
physical
in their hand.
experience,
Yes.
a physical engagement with the
Yep.
world. They're still figuring out, like, to even turn a page is exciting for a
Oh,
toddler.
absolutely.
It's
And plus,
the
Kindles
speed
just
readers.
Snap.
Yeah.
I broke one like 3 times.
Kindle Choose
Yeah,
Your
you can't
Adventure.
kill a fly with a Kindle. Well, you probably could once.
Well, no, Kindle Choose Your Own
Fly
Adventure.
would
How do you
go.
keep your thumb in the page?
Right, exactly.
When you're, how do you know you make the right? How do you keep your thumb in the page if you make the bad decision?
They need to come back with those books
Just
again.
do what I do. Don't read.
You read
readings for
books.
chumps.
Read books, not comic
Bob, we'll
books.
get you the app for free. Maybe you'll get you all excited about it.
Yeah, like honestly, if you could do the gas we pass, Bob would be all over this.
Everyone poops.
But everyone poops.
Everyone poops.
Yes.
Yeah, but we didn't want to do the 3D modeling on that.
It'd be Mr. Hanky.
I can help you. I can help you.
Hanky. Oh.
What? Carl and Dirty Sanchez.
Oh my God.
No, Dirty Sanchez.
No,
this is actually a real thing.
There are two guys that we met at Comic-Con that have done a comic about a piece of human poo and a piece of dog poo, and they're
They
best
became friends in the park.
Fair enough. That sounds like fun.
And no one
And
questions how
they're
the,
superheroes trying to defend the...
and no one questions how the human poo got in the park, but that's for another story.
Well, it's in
that's a prequel trilogy.
Yeah, wherever that Phantom Pooper was that was on the slide.
Livonia,
Oh, they caught him.
Did
Yes.
they really?
Yes.
Who
Oh,
was
we
it?
talked about that for like a
don't
month
know
on the
his
show.
name. But they caught him.
I heard they thought they think they caught him because they had a really good suspect and they sat someone down and had a really long conversation with
Yes,
him.
and then
It was a
stopped.
slippery slope.
Stopped.
Exactly.
Yeah.
AKA.
So
they
speaking
caught
of
him.
that, like the Cards Against Humanity people, they gave a thing like a loot crate.
Black
saying-
Friday.
Yeah, like we'll send you a box of shit.
Yeah.
Everybody thought like,
What?
oh, it's gonna be like a loot crate, and you're gonna
Yeah.
get and it was a box of.
Yeah, they sent them a box of.
It was actually a box
bull
of
crap.
feces.
Yes,
Yeah.
literally. Yeah, they sent them literal bullshit. Is what they
That's
sent them.
mean, dude.
That's outstanding.
But you know what?
30,000 people.
But you know what?
that
They
gave
were not
them money.
lying. They were not lying.
How do you return it?
You can't.
Did they have
Didn't
to pay
fit.
for it? or
Truth
was
in
it
advertising,
free?
man.
It was too small.
A little sour. Sorry.
A little nutty.
I feel sorry for their employees that had to
Yeah.
package it.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Or producer.
Gotta go to work, honey. What are you doing?
bunch
Packing.
of interns.
What are you packing?
Scooping.
Hitting the farm today.
Can we go to a break?
Yes.
Are we at a break yet?
This is the IT and the D show.
We'll be right back.
Oh, can we give our URL?
Sure, go ahead, shoot.
Okay, good. Getmagicbook.co.
That code.
.co. .co.
Hey, it really does exist. It's .co.
Yes.
This is the
I already
IT and the D
tweeted
show.
it out.
All right, good. Thank you.
Yes.
We'll be right back.
Okay.
Live from the Raw Radio X studios in downtown Detroit, this is the IT and the D show.
Hi, this is Martin Cove, John Kreese from the Karate Kid movie, and you're listening to IT and the D.
Yes, Sensei!
It's great. It's a good feeling. It's really better than I felt in a long time.
The IT in the D Show is brought to you in part by Quantum. A word from Quantum, a storage company with a different approach. Quantum offers industry-leading backup and DR solutions with products that integrate innovative deduplication, replication, and cloud technologies. Our archive solutions help you retain data longer and keep it accessible, leveraging technologies like direct object storage, intelligent tiering, and LTO. Quantum scale-out storage is designed to accelerate complex information workflow. Powered by StoreNext 5, it is the industry's fastest streaming files system. Visit www.quantum.com for more information.
Put on your yarmulke. This is a previously recorded episode of the IT in the D Show.
Yeah, I think
Hey,
we're back. Segment 3, episode 71. This is the IT in the D Show. We are sitting here in the Raw Radio X studios in the Russell Industrial, beautiful Midtown, Detroit, Michigan. This is Bob the Sales Guy here with Dave the Geek, Jeff the Voice of Reason.
You hosers.
Find us online, itinthed.com, Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff. And yeah, that was fun talk. We did we catch the URL for you guys before we left?
Yeah, we kind of trailed off there. There might have been a niner in there. So why don't you give us a URL?
When are we going to talk about me?
So fitting. Do you want the Canadian to give the URL? Or
do you have a .ca?
You're right. I'll do it just in case.
All right.
No. Go Canada.
Canada.
Canuckistan.
The People's Democratic Socialist Republic of Ontario.
I did
Take off, eh?
I did post your USL. Your USL. Or your
USL.
Oh my God, I'm drinking falling down beer. This is
How'd that go again, Bob?
I did post your website link. I'm not going to say URL it again on our Facebook page.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
I think we all did.
Yeah.
Thanks. Getmagicbook.co.
Oh.
And that's not with a Canadian accent.
Free beer!
I'm still feeling the pain over Saturday.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that.
No, we shouldn't talk about
never
that.
talk about that live again. Don't ever mix 8% IPA and moonshine. That's a little PSA from the IT and the D guys.
Okay.
Well, and moonshine and scotch.
You could have just stopped at Jaeger. No. You could have just stopped at moonshine.
And Baron Jaeger.
And Baron Jaeger.
And maple bacon schnapps.
Maple bacon,
oh my God, that stuff was fantastic.
Oh, I know, it's good, isn't it? I want to reduce that with like chopped bacon, and then put it on pancakes.
Dude, I told you.
Well, yeah, that was Dave's idea.
I used
just
to
mix it with batter.
Blueberry pancakes by taking regular pancake mix, and instead of water, you add blueberry schnapps, and the alcohol bakes off, and you have blueberry pancakes,
and you have num nums.
So, can you imagine pancake mix with maple bacon schnapps?
Sweet mother of all that's good and holy.
And you have maple syrup and bacon pancakes.
So I got the greatest present ever. No, my
mind blown.
My friend
wants to make love to
my
us.
My friend bought me apple pie bacon from the Bacon of the Month Club. You know you have good friends when you get that as gifts.
Yeah.
And it shows up every month. 2 packs of bacon.
It's a gift that keeps on giving, Clark.
Apple pie bacon is probably the greatest thing I've ever had.
Really?
Oh, it is obscene how good it is.
It's like bacon wrap
I'm
bacon.
gonna make love to it. It was so good.
Apple
American
pie and
pie.
bacon.
No, it's good. It's good.
All right, I'll trust you.
Because the Chipotle one was not good. Apple pie bacon was good.
Well, nothing Chipotle is good.
No.
I do have a coffee rubbed on it. I don't know how that would. I'm gonna stick with the apple pie.
Coffee rubbed bacon?
Yeah.
No.
It'll probably be fine. I'm sure. I'm gonna try it this weekend.
Is it caffeinated or is it just?
Could be. It's coffee.
Caffeinates you and kills you at the same time.
You could probably just combine all the flavors of breakfast into something.
No, Taco Bell tried that and it was bad.
Yeah.
No, dude, they're killing it right now.
The Taco Bell
is killing
the Taco Bell
McDonald's
Crunchwrap,
right now.
AM Crunchwraps are the bomb. Those are the best things.
In more ways than one.
Exactly. Sometimes you need a little help.
Isn't that their slogan, business model? Something?
Sometimes you need a little help. Yeah. Exactly.
Run to the border. Run to the bathroom.
Calling their ad department. Nice segue, by the way.
Yeah. I feel like I'm trying to desperately come up with a segue from that to this, and I don't have one.
No.
So.
Bacon.
Please don't segue from that to any of our businesses.
Don't worry, Dave will edit it in post.
Okay, great.
This is a live show, though.
That's the beautiful part of it.
Go somewhere about beef sticks.
That's right.
Did you eat them all?
No, there's none left.
I saw two.
Well, she's been fondling them for the past half hour. It's been in my pocket all day.
That's right.
It's like well, I'm trying to think of like the stuff that you'll never buy for yourself or eat, but if it's in front of you, you're like all over
yeah.
it, and you mock it incessantly when you leave.
That's what will happen with the beef sticks.
Here we go.
You're not very informative, but wow, are you entertaining?
So now we can.
Right.
That only took 10 minutes.
We got to get you a soundboard or sound drop board. That literally, I think that took you 8 minutes to find that thing.
I was scrolling.
We got to get you like the touch screen.
Yeah, we need like a button. Yeah.
Doesn't it have a search bar or something?
No, I have them all right here.
Yeah, but he.
Here. It's fine.
Great radio.
It's like a screen of like 12 items.
In 1972, a crime was sent to prison by a military court for a crime they didn't commit. These men promptly escaped.
You know what the funny thing is this sound clip's going to be totally lost on our audience.
Today, still wanted by the government, they survive as soldiers of fortune. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire the A-Team.
We still watch that show.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. So I love it when a plan comes together. Speaking of plans, you guys are playing double duty because we're going to talk about your day jobs. So Margie,
yes.
Christina, which one do you want to dive in? We're going to. So what in the hell is Lift57?
Yeah, it's not the car company.
You're not driving taxis.
No, you're not driving people around.
No giant pink mustaches.
No lift with a Y.
Yeah, I want to know this too.
Did you roll? How many times have you rolled your eyes at that correlation?
It's actually a lot of bra correlations, believe it or not. We hear a lot about bras.
Well, that's a miracle lift.
Lift.
It's not lift and separate 57.
I've heard a lot about that so far.
That's the hidden homepage.
Right. That's right.
Index 2.
It's an Easter egg we've hidden.
/ private /
Lift 57. So Christina and I have an organization that does consulting in terms of product and customer discovery, blah, 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 helping you build the right things at the right time for the right folks in terms of technology development. And a part of that is using qualitative and quantitative methods to help you figure out what to build and who your folks are and who uses your stuff and who you should be building things for. And what else? What am I missing? Agile. We do a lot with helping folks, helping organizations develop effective Agile and Scrum techniques and integrate dual track Scrum into their development cadence so that they are doing the right kinds of building. Christina, why don't you talk for a minute? Because I'm getting the look.
Can't talk eating.
Yeah.
No, yeah, we, trying to help out mostly companies that already have existing tech products out there that maybe things are going a little flat and don't understand why, or we were the bomb 5 years ago, what happened? Mm-hmm. And, I think one of the biggest problems, besides, I guess, security with some of the big companies is, just not staying in touch with your customers or whatever. And
so, Winamp, for instance. For instance.
I think the first statement was correct.
Yeah. Yeah. For existence. For the love of God.
I use Winamp.
Still?
I still use Winamp. And
I got tired of all the crashes and all the pain and suffering.
But you had all those great skins.
Dude, I used to love...
I love the skins.
I used to love
the skins.
I used to love to whip the llama's ass. But no, Winamp went sideways and down the hill and,
Did you guys ever used to use Milk Drop?
No.
It's their visualization thing on their Winamp, and I've watched it for 8 hours once straight.
Wow,
that is not a testament to how good Winamp is.
Yeah. It is. No, there's nothing that's ever matched it. It's like
a screensaver.
It's you play your music to it, and then the computer just knows. It just knows.
It knows.
Yeah, like my friend will play like some dumb like music like My Chemical Romance, and it'll be super ugly, and then you'll throw on like Hendrix or something, and it'll just be like fascinating to watch. and it's just eye candy.
There was a great little app that I found like ages ago that again stopped working like 3 computers ago because they stopped updating it. But Vusic did kind of the same thing where it was like all the visualizations and all kinds of fun, happy, like fun, cool stuff that it would do based on like the bass and the beat and the algorithms and all that fun stuff. It was very, very cool stuff. But yeah.
I downloaded a really great app, and I was watching it as it was doing all this amazing stuff with music, and then I realized I was tripping on acid, and
I was actually gonna make an LSD reference off of it. I was like,
or a Pink Floyd reference, or one and the same.
Welcome, my friend.
Exactly.
Lift57 does have a difficult time telling when people are using drugs or not.
I just want to say,
and helping you figure out what to do about those folks.
I just want to say that when we did Startup Weekend, we had the best use of Post-it notes and note cards. They were colorful and they were organized, and I really totally attributed to their processes. So I'm.
Yeah. So are you guys familiar with Scrum boards? And
yeah.
We got one up on the wall like immediately before Seth and Sean even got in. We'd assign them tasks and set up stand-up times, and we were like rocking the process.
It was awesome.
Thank you.
Cracking the whip.
Because isn't that how like Startup Weekend works? Like it's okay. There's people with ideas, and there's people that actually like write code and do stuff.
Doritos and Mountain Dew.
Yeah, and so like and the two of you have never met before, and so okay, figure it's like speed dating creationism.
Kind of, but I think that there wasn't such a big split. Like everybody had ideas. It was just like the original idea came from one person that we could work on, but then it very much morphed after the group got together. Do you guys think? No.
Yeah. I mean, we pivoted a couple times, and sometimes the person with the idea is also the person who can write the code.
Yes.
Also, and then you just gotta kind of like gather your teammates. You got to run around and try to convince people why they should join your team. And Seth and I had this experience actually because we weren't really attached to our own ideas, so we ran around and talked to a bunch of people, and people were talking about, oh yeah, we already have people that like, and we got money, and so we were just basically like, we got jobs, we were just in it to just make something fun.
Right.
Do you remember what you said to us? You came up to us and said, it seems like you guys have a cause, or that you're like the only ones here not trying to make a buck. We'd rather lose with you than win with any of these other guys. We're like,
all right.
No, it's totally true, because like when I went there,
well, I'm gonna get lynched in the street right now by other
it's just that I feel like today, and when we went to Sparta Weekend and we listened to everything.
Let me explain that a little bit.
Yeah, wait. Let me justify that. Hold on.
Back the bus up.
No, it just I think when you're listening to a lot of pitches and they're all very money focused and business focused, that's cool. But I think I'm really interested in like things with social purpose or things that I think I can contribute to. And Magic Book had both of those things because it was like, this is for kids and reading, and it also had augmented reality, which I think is a really great. And it was the first time I heard an idea.
We're back at LSD.
Wish you were here.
It was definitely the first time I heard an augmented reality idea that was like, wow, that's not complete BS. It's like, this is something that kids are actually going to enjoy, and it's not just going to be like an advertisement that you see in an airport that doesn't really add anything to your experience.
Right. It's not a QR code.
Yeah. If I download this app and then hold it up to this ad, I'll be late for my plane. That sounds like great.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's like those websites that have like the person that walks out in front of the menu or something.
Oh my god,
like,
I hate those.
Hello, welcome to the website.
I filmed one of those like 14 years ago for a friend of mine who wanted to be the first one to have that.
Wow, that probably was
what?
When like as you were navigating, like he had like 6 different characters in costume. He wanted me to be the suit.
Oh,
so and I was in a studio, movie studio thing, like and cue cards. It's like, welcome, you are now visiting the whatever, and I describe what's on the page. Yeah, and I was like the little.
And you slowly took off your clothes and.
No, we downloaded.
Dude, MP3 Dancer was the best.
Hang on, we were talking about it on episode 69. The stuff we used to do.
No
with
one
our
wants
friends.
to see a MIDI bob.
We downloaded Virtual Stripper on my friend's laptop, and he was a guest speaker at iTech. in front of like 50, 60 people, and it came out of the bottom corner of the screen.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we know why he quit. Yeah.
You can't recover from that.
But I was like, I didn't know what the thing was going to be, so when I filmed this thing, you know...
You don't know
thank
you were
God
going to be
I never-
in the bottom right corner of everyone's
He told me, but I didn't, you know...
You were the human Clippy, Bob.
I liked Clippy.
Looks like you're creating a bad website.
How can I help?
Yeah.
Why don't you try
Let me
Dreamweaver?
teach you about sales.
Right. So I mean, it sounds like Startup Weekend was fun and a good
fun,
experience. But like I said, I mean, coming out of that and the whole what's next. I mean, like, what's your game? Like, you guys are going to CES. Like, what's your game plan there? Like, what do you hope to get out of that?
Well,
Money,
bring it in
circle. Yeah.
Exposure.
Other than a Hangover 4
Yeah.
weekend in Vegas,
Or like a head cold.
Yeah, severe dehydration.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I guess now at this, we went in 2 months from like, oh, let's go have a fun weekend at Startup Week in Detroit to, oh crap, we're exhibiting at CES.
Damn it! Now we have to deliver.
Now we have another job and it doesn't pay. But so I think we're gonna make a go of it.
Yeah. Come on in, the water's warm.
Yeah. So I think at CES we're going to try to focus on like getting some exposure, getting some attention, maybe getting people to sign up, help with a beta. Like we got to get one full book in production and be testing it out and say, is this really our target market? Is this really the thing we want to do? And over the next couple of months, figure out what books we're going to be doing and how we're going to start rolling this out for real. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
but
get.
you
I was gonna say I don't have it up right now. We did have some book requests actually on Twitter. Coming through.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, forward that to us.
Was it
please.
Calvin and Hobbes, Super Fudge, Time Warp Trio,
Alexander
the Terrible.
Oh yeah, those are on the screenshots.
All things Dr. Seuss.
Oh,
yeah.
Or Suez, depending on what area you are in the country.
Dude, it would be cool to get partnerships with people that do movies, so we could just use their 3D models.
Yeah, can we just do
that? Like,
the lazy coders.
He said, common domain. Just,
But we'll still code it, and we just won't model it. Or...
Copy paste.
It is a lot easier that
More
way.
like file import.
Right. No, so what's your booth going to look like at CES? Because I know like it's a lot of touchy-feely. Are you just going to have like tablets out with like your app going? Or
Yeah, we'll run the app and
bottles of water.
And bottles
of water and hand sanitizer.
Oh, you told us that.
No. Popcorn machine or cookie easy bake oven and water.
Just get a toaster oven and cookie dough. Just get like a roll of cookie dough and a toaster oven.
Anyone want to make a suggestion to us about how to make our booth at CES awesome? Just tweet
Those
it
are the
out.
three
like,
things.
Seriously,
Go buy
we
like
need
an
it.
popcorn.
I actually go buy like an easy bake oven.
And a pallet.
Wait, hold on.
And a pallet full of bottled water.
Yeah. Wait, we're not Sam's Club. We're not going to set up like a booth to get samples at.
No, but that's
no. But that's
so
how you're
hard
gonna
to get a bottle of water.
Know how CES works?
That's how.
That's exactly.
People
what
are
going to
like flocking to your booth because you have that to give out.
It's so hard to get a bottle of water and food.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like everybody spends
problems.
Everybody spends money on those stupid trinkets and trash and crap handouts.
Nobody wants another USB drive.
No.
Nobody wants.
What about a business card?
See, now the best.
Fine. You know what? Print your business card on the bottle of water.
See, now the best show
good
I ever
idea.
went to was CeBIT, which was in Hanover, Germany. I got to go for 3 years, and every booth had a lounge, right? So, like, literally, people would be walking up to me with a cigarette in their mouth and a beer in their hand, going, "Tell me about your company." And I go, "Sit right down," and we'd have a little like high top table, and the girl would come over and pull a couple draft beers. It was the best
That
tech
sounds
trade
pretty
show.
chill.
Oh, it was great.
Where was
We
this
had-
at?
Germany.
Oh, okay.
That's
like
why.
we had I was with NEC, and we actually had a double decker 40 by 40, 80 by 80. I don't know what the hell the dimensions were, but like literally an upstairs with a full blown out restaurant. Like you can order whatever you wanted with. Yeah, it was amazing. There was
I think our booth sucks, guys.
yeah.
You're gonna have a picnic table and maybe a flyer.
No, the whole show it's brutal. Like I was telling them, it took me 45, 50 minutes to walk from my cab to my booth. It's a sea of it's insane.
Like, we're not lying to you. Like, the smell of chocolate chip cookies and bottles of water, that's your gateway.
Or another thing, just have like a toaster oven with bacon.
Oh, hey, can we get in on your Bacon of the Month Club?
Apple pie bacon.
Yeah.
Bacon.
Bacon.
We're changing the name.
How great would that be? So tell me about your company. Would you like a slice of bacon?
Yes.
Why, yes, I would.
It's magic bacon.
Right.
That will lift you up.
They're 3D printed.
Can you imagine somebody handed you a piece of bacon at CES? It'd be like, I would talk about that for days.
I would.
Right, exactly.
Dude, you go to the booth, they have bacon.
I know.
I don't talk. Do you go to that booth? They have the little scooshy toy.
Yeah, no.
Oh my god! Can I tell you? I used to have a colleague that worked with me when I was at NEC. When he would go to CES with us, or he would, go to a trade show. We used to go to a couple in DC. He would bring two bags,
one full, one empty. Yeah.
One full, one empty.
I knew a lot
one
of
with
people
clothes,
like this.
one for trinkets and trash. I'm like, what are you doing
for all the trick or treating
with the crap that you are?
It's the swag.
What are you doing with footballs and koosh balls?
You give them away to kids.
I'm using your kids.
Crying out loud.
Yeah,
That's
give them away. It's all giveaways. It's like that little thing that the guy from Comcast gave us. What are you going to do with that thing? You give it to people like us.
The money that gets dropped on that stupid wiener crap. Honest to God. When you could give me water and bacon.
Cards Against Humanity gave me an idea about what to do at CES.
Boxes of poo.
No, Sean, no.
Just a joke. Just a joke.
Hey, sign up on our mailing list and we'll send you a box of bullshit. Hey, that sounds amazing.
Augmented reality bullshit.
It's going to be comic books and neat toys and dolls.
And, it's 3D virtual crap.
At least it wasn't flaming.
All right, so we're going to come up on a break real quick, but how do people engage you on Lift57? What's where's
your URL?
Is this .co?
Nope. .com.
How did you land that?
I actually had to think about it.
They went, Lift 55, taken. Lift 56, taken. Lift 57, bye.
And my email is margie64821@hotmail.com.
AOL.
Yahoo.
AOL. God, I introduced my kids to Special Ed from Crank Yankers. You got mail, yay! Oh my God, my kids were in tears. Like, I've got mail, yay! Oh my God, it was funny.
You probably shouldn't have taught you.
It's too late.
No,
The Chuck E. Cheese one was their favorite.
Why does that not surprise me?
We'll be back in a minute. This is the IT the D Show.
Or about 7 minutes. You know how it goes.
Yeah,
Whatever.
we'll be right back.
Live from the Raw Radio X studios in downtown Detroit, this is the IT in the D Show.
This is Robert Hayes, Ted Stryker to my mother. When I'm not hanging out at the Magumbo bar, I'm listening to the IT and the D Show. It's worse than Detroit.
You know what, Mom? You know what I'm going to get you next Christmas? A big wooden cross. So every time you feel unappreciated for all your sacrifices, you can climb on up and nail yourself to it.
This is a previously recorded episode of the IT in the D Show.
IT in the D presents Real Detroit Heroes.
Real Detroit Heroes.
Today we salute you, Mr. Yelp Review Extremist.
Mr. Yelp Review Extremist.
You watch every episode of Chopped and have Anthony Bourdain as your phone's wallpaper, so you, obviously, are a professional food critic.
What's the latest catchphrase?
Your reviews on Yelp aren't written for the commoners. No, they're written for the people who truly appreciate fine dining experiences. At the corner Coney Island at 3 a.m. on a Tuesday.
Why don't they have sushi?
And so even though the place was clean, the food was exactly what you ordered. It got to your table quickly. You had to wait 18 seconds for your water glass to be refilled, and that's just not acceptable.
Gotta be a 1-star.
If it's not being served to you by a mustache-sporting hipster in a wool cap inside a room full of photos of cities you couldn't name to save your life from behind a bar made of reclaimed wood, well, it's certainly not up to your standards.
I forgot to check in.
So here's to you, Mr. Yelp review extremist. Thanks to you, the rest of us have a checklist of places to go just to try the worst meatball sandwich that one guy on Yelp ever had in his life.
Real Detroit heroes.
IT in the D. Networking Detroit, one beer at a time.
That's still so classic. You know
that was an instant classic the first time we played it.
Do you know what's funny about that? Like, do you know that we talked about
Because
that clown
it's
from the
true.
Detroit Barbecue Company or whatever? And everyone took to Yelp to give him 1-star reviews instead of giving the craps.
Yeah.
Like, there's like dozens and dozens.
Yeah, people from California and all over that's like it's a national story now.
Oh, yeah. But, like, to go to Yelp, I see that all the time with, like, Gordon Ramsay's show. Like, if the people are idiots, people will give them, like, bad food reviews. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell do you think you're doing? Like, it makes no
Give it a
sense
rest.
to me. No,
Interesting.
exactly.
So, an interesting conspiracy theory. Speaking about those,
Another one
that came out from actually from somebody on Yelp that I yak with quite frequently, who said, Metro Times, called out Yelp for being part of that whole thing. But, well, Metro Times used to have a pretty good revenue-generating section on restaurant reviews.
Oh, shocker.
Until Yelp came along. And so might it be that Metro Times
is a little bitter?
Is taking a little pot shot at Yelp because they can.
Metro Times is burying themselves by the day.
Who reads Metro Times anymore?
No, you know how you read Metro Times? You picked it up and you went and looked at what bands were playing, right? Because the band ads, for whatever,
right?
Straight
then,
to the last
and then
four
you go to
pages.
no.
We know it's on the last 4 pages.
Or it's like in Tough Turf where you go to find the keyword to get back into the
right.
the bars.
That wasn't Tough Turf. That was
Dave just looked at the pictures.
No, that was the other Rob Lowe, James Spader.
I thought that was Tough Turf. No?
Cal Garrison.
What am I thinking of?
Oh, what was that Rob
You know
Lowe,
what I'm
James?
talking
It's
about.
going to piss me off until I keep talking.
No, it's you read the band ads and then you looked at the last 4 pages and you laughed at the transgender ads. That was what you did.
Right,
when you went to
exactly.
Metro Times. Then
You
looked
read
at
the stupid horoscopes and the classified ads for all the weirdos out there.
No, I picked it up for the articles.
Did you?
Bad influence.
Oh, so you're the one that bought it?
Bad
It's all
influence.
about the articles, right?
Jeff, Bad Influence was the name of
Oh,
the
that's
movie.
right.
Yes.
Bad Influence. Yes. That was Rob
Is it a
Lowe,
Bon
wasn't
Jovi song?
No, that's Bad Medicine.
Oh.
NT.
Yeah, Tentacles, NT, huge difference.
I got
Well,
nothing.
ladies and gentlemen,
You're
welcome to
so
the fourth
silly.
segment.
At least it's not the 5th.
Hey, you got a new voice in the studio. Who's this?
Yeah,
Yeah,
who is this? Who are you?
guy.
We do.
What,
Billy,
what was
who-
your nickname for me, Bob?
Guy number 5.
Do you want? I mean, considering.
No!
No, we're not going to say. No, we're not going to say that on the air.
No!
All right, it's Billy.
Yeah, that's right.
Billy
Who-
from Social Coop Meetings.
who sat in the corner and sucked his thumb the entire
I
episode
did.
69.
I was so sad today.
Episode 69 was your favorite, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Of all of them.
it was amazing. It was the most amazing show that you guys have ever done.
Yeah.
I
It was
mean,
work of art.
It was. It was so special.
It should be in the Smithsonian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and by special we mean short bus helmet.
Shut up, Nimsy.
Yeah. So what's going on with Social Co-op, man? I mean, it's we were just yakking a little bit ago. You've had a really good year.
Yep.
Things have gone well.
Yes.
Like what's up and coming with you guys?
Yeah, so we're bidding on a pretty big project that I can't talk about, but I'm talking
Great
about.
story, Billy.
Yeah.
Damn
So-
NDAs.
Yeah, something like that.
Who the hell signs NDAs?
People like
Hey,
me.
Billy, I saw this movie. It was pretty funny. But this guy in it, I don't remember his name, but it was pretty good. You should, yeah.
Yeah, so like that restaurant that I went to that
But
one
you
time.
won't like it, so it's all right.
Right.
Yeah, no. We just brought in a couple new people. We continue to grow. It's been really exciting to sort of move from doing the day-to-day stuff to sort of managing people and managing the growth and going out and just selling what we do. So that's been an interesting transition, just being an entrepreneur, learning how to let go and to trust
That's
the
a big
people.
challenge.
Yeah,
It really
absolutely.
is. You know, you're transitioning from a one-man shop or a two-man shop to an agency.
Right. Yeah. So now we're up to 6 people, and so that's always a challenge, though, is just figuring out how to take that next step.
6 people. You done all grows up. I mean,
Yeah,
this is,
something like that.
This is we're proud of you.
I mean,
This is
I can
good.
actually afford grits and bacon now.
When we
you afforded that little trip across the street to Shinola.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, I was going to say that, but I didn't want to out them because those are Christmas gifts.
Yeah, thank you.
I didn't
Thank
say
you very much.
I didn't say what he bought. He could have bought something for himself. He could have bought something
And
for
not
his
only that,
wife. He could have bought.
He puts the big Shinola bag on the table, going, "Look what I bought."
Look what I
Well, okay, really?
I'm just going to go ahead and leave this right here while I run to the
Yeah, I'm in a bar full of hipsters across the street from Shinola.
So the next time I'll just say, hey, Shinola, guys, can you hang on to this for me? Because I'm with a group of guys that are just going to make fun of me all
Yeah,
day.
can you put this like in a Meyer bag for me?
Yeah, but then again, what am I? You went to Shinola. Even though I'm wearing
You guys
one.
are funny.
See, you're going to outgrow your co-working space soon, aren't you?
That's the goal.
Yeah.
I mean, ultimately, when you start a business, I mean, I think you like to grow it to a point where you're not working out of a coffee shop or your
Sure,
house.
of course.
So, there's some things that we're looking at, moving upstairs possibly at Tech Town and having our own space. So we'll see what happens.
So is
there.
everyone at the co-working space at the same time, or you got people bouncing around at client sites?
No,
or?
they bounce around. I mean, one of the things that we really like to do with our people is just to make sure that they have freedom, in that they enjoy what they do, that they have the flexibility. If they want to work from home, great. If they want to come to the office, they can do that. I don't care what they do as long as they just get it done.
As it should be.
Yeah.
Corporate America, are you listening?
Yeah.
No.
No.
I don't think they get it.
No, they
No,
don't.
not. So how have you guys been? It's good to see you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Merry Christmas and all.
Yeah, all that good stuff.
Yeah, all that good stuff.
Yeah, it is our pre-Christmas episode.
Yeah,
That's Thursday.
Christmas is Thursday.
It is.
It's not Wednesday?
No, that's Christmas Eve.
All right.
Amazon.com.
That's how that works.
$3.49 Christmas wrapping.
Mm-hmm.
All of your gift is tagged.
They wrap stuff for free.
If you're a customer of Amazon and you're not a Prime member, I don't know why you even shop.
You know how many people I saw on Facebook bitching about gift wrapping? I'm like, idiots. And then they bought the stuff on Amazon too.
Hey, speaking of Amazon, we didn't talk about the 1 hour delivery in New York.
In New York City, yeah.
So my boss was actually telling me about it. He's got friends in D.C., right?
Okay.
And he was telling me about it last week, and he goes, yeah, the guys, they got same day. I go, no, like next day? He goes, no, same day. He goes, so he said, screw it, and he decided to order something. And it was
test it out?
was an $8 delivery charge, right?
Okay.
And he
because it is above and beyond the Amazon Prime charge.
Wait, did they deliver it with drones?
Was
he in
space?
No.
No,
Well, I mean, it's only in New York, it's only in Manhattan.
Yeah,
right?
it's hipsters on bikes.
It didn't get
Yes.
sent to his 3D printer.
That would be.
You know what? Speaking of
Although
hipsters,
that's actually a legitimate question
Hold on.
these days.
I
Right?
have a bone to pick though. The hipsters, right? In that commercial, what's wrong with wool hats?
In July,
Yeah, in
everything.
Do you really you want to
Hey,
open that can of worms?
Billy,
Yeah, PBR drinkers.
You're talking to the guy with
We're falling down beer company
You're talking
now.
to the guy with no glove, no scarf, no hat, no scraper.
Yeah, it's
That's
about
lived
time
in
we bring
Michigan
that
his whole
soundbite up,
life.
by the way.
That sounds like a
It
rap
is about
song,
that
Bob.
time of year.
It is about that time, yeah. We're going to have snow and, what?
The
Christmas
blues
or-
song. I got no scarf. So the guy, so his buddy orders something like at 3:00 just to see what happened for shits and giggles, right? Thing shows up at 5:15 on his front porch. Couldn't believe it. He's like, "There's no way that's Amazon.
That's crazy.
That's Amazon."
No,
Yeah.
I know it's only in New York or in Manhattan, but is there limits to...
No, major
like-
metros, DC. Those DC. That,
But you can't order like a 55-inch Samsung TV and have it delivered in an hour, can
no,
you?
it's certain,
If it's in their warehouse,
yeah,
yeah.
it's certain whatever's
Really?
in there, yeah.
I mean, they're at what, 11 or 17 warehouses
They're,
now.
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, it's if you're within that quick delivery,
Is there a
A
niner in
biker
there?
will just bike over that TV screen right to your house.
That's right.
they'll Uber it to you,
With a scarf.
right? And
And a
work
hoodie.
hat.
As long as it's
Yeah.
within a $6 Uber,
Right.
then forget it.
So, and Bob, like, I know this is like we haven't touched on this. This is something near and dear to you.
Thank you.
The NFL
Thanks
draft.
again, fans. It is now my pleasure to announce that with the 10th pick in the 2014 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select
The Lions are in the playoffs, dude.
Playoffs.
Are we talking about playoffs?
Playoffs?
What? Playoffs?
You know that your
My
favorite,
grandfather!
you know that your team sucks so hard when they have a commemorative T-shirt to say they made the playoffs.
Well, it's been what?
For the love,
Are we
Forever?
Are we at 20 years yet?
That they won a game. The
No,
last
that
time
they were in the playoffs.
No,
No, they were in the playoffs.
couple
What,
years
4
ago.
years ago?
No,
3
couple
years ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
2011.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they were 1-0, right?
Yeah, they got blown out first game. Last time they won a game in the playoffs was
Played
91.
the Saints.
Yeah, 91. So yeah,
20 years.
Well, that was the last time they won in Lambeau, right?
Playoffs. They got a shot this year.
So how bad are we going to lose in Green Bay?
No, they
They
it
have a
doesn't
shot.
matter. They got a they got a shot.
Have you not seen the movie Any Given Sunday?
That's not the playoffs.
It's not.
Speaking of which, so now while we're on sports, did you hear Keith Olbermann called out Justin Verlander as the worst human being on the planet because Verlander was bitching on Twitter
because he's
about
banging Kate Upton.
Yeah, no, he was.
he's just jealous.
He was bitching on Twitter about Uber surge pricing. Because
everyone should bitch about Uber surge
Right.
pricing.
So
Uber was surge pricing
Why?
during that hostage negotiation in Sydney.
Yeah.
For crying out loud, Uber.
He spent like $40 on like a minimal taxi ride, like a minimal Uber ride, and he's like, he went on Twitter. So then all of a sudden, everybody like came out and started going, take the subway like normal human beings. You create and you make all this money,
Dude, that's just class warfare. Don't
so
succumb to
Verlander
that.
takes a picture of the subway pass in New York and says, "Here, I'm on the subway now." Basically, kiss my ass, Olbermann. But it just the who took a someone was telling me it was like a $100 ride, like that wasn't very far because it was during surge, like that.
It was Patrick who went from downtown to Ferndale. He went from Midtown.
That was
to
on
Ferndale.
amateur night, right?
Yeah.
Well, that was the night they wouldn't come get me.
Yeah.
Because I was only going a half a mile.
What happened that night?
I walked home and I fell in the mud.
Yeah.
And then,
What? No,
and then
twice.
tracked mud all over
Right.
his house.
Looking for cheese. That's why I like that.
Cheese.
We just had our annual
Still
party.
one of the best.
No, we just
best
had our
story.
annual Christmas party with all my friends, and that's why I like having them. Is because my house is now overloaded with like cheese and like
And
summer
liquor.
sausage and liquor. And I open up the drawers. I'm like, ooh,
I'm actually
all the-
surprised he's here tonight.
Oh yeah, it was bad. It was really bad.
No, just because there's so much cheese and liquor in your house.
Oh no! I open up the drawers and I'm like, all this glorious cheese. It was like a sight to behold. I'm like, I thought everyone ate everything.
But like, what kind of cheese though?
Pepper jack,
Does it
and
matter?
Colby jack, and cheddar, mild cheddar, and sharp cheddar. I'm like Bubba Gump.
I'm like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, you're the Bubba Gump of cheese right now.
American
cheese,
Sliced
cheese.
They got
Colby
sliced
jack
cheese and sharp cheese and Swiss
I got
cheese.
individual sliced cheese. I got packaged cheese.
Big old flat
I got
cheese.
block cheese.
Havarti.
I got,
I like Havarti.
It's
Baby
the ties that
Swiss.
bind.
Nature's cork.
Exactly.
There used to be a time in my life where my wife knew I was hammered if there would be like wrappers of like American cheese wrappers in the bed.
In the bed?
Yeah, because I would grab like a handful of them, then I'd go walk upstairs and I'd go to bed, and I would just like eat the cheese and the wrappers. Like, what the hell are all these wrappers doing in the bed?
God bless Bo.
Do you roll the American cheese or do you
see,
pull it in little slices?
Four.
Yeah,
how
that's what
is
I used
Bo
to do.
Yeah.
not an official
What's that?
saint by the
You fold it?
You fold it and it breaks.
Yeah, then you put them.
four
Then you can put it on a
little
Ritz cracker or a Triscuit.
Dude, that's how I get my dogs to take their pills.
I don't eat them all at once. You fold and you peel.
That's how Bo gets to have Bob take his pills.
Right. Bob, you need to take the Motrin, Bob.
My knees hurt.
She rubs your tummy.
No. You gotta pull them in the long strips.
No, it's not string cheese.
No. You guys are
No.
all wrong.
No. You know what I did discover, though? A block of Velveeta and 2 cans of Skyline chili in a crock pot. Num nums. That's some num nums.
Yeah.
Since we're talking about cheese, I got to tell you guys about how
This is the most amazing conversation.
Dive in whenever.
Once again, not too informative, but damn, are you entertaining?
Well, I almost overdosed on cheese
What?
when I was
How was that
17 years
possible?
old. I woke up with a pinched nerve after trying to pull an all-nighter by grabbing like my mom back then would buy like a Sam's Club sized like tub of feta cheese, and then I would just grab like a glass full of ice and a 2-liter of pop, go to the computer and just like sit up and read comic books all night, pour the pop, take a slice of cheese, and I would eat like a huge like cube, like 4 by 4 inches or something like that, of feta cheese.
How are your arteries not the size of a microscope?
I'm telling you, I went to sleep and then woke up the next day with a pinched nerve and just was like, couldn't get out of bed for about an hour and a half and had to lay off the cheese for about 2 years.
Now, see, the difference between you and Bob is that Bob just views that event as challenge accepted.
Right. I don't know that was the cheese. That might have been the salt content in the feta cheese.
No, there was times where we were
freezing the system up.
There was times when we were sick of Ram's Horn and Taco Bell and White Castle, so we would go to Kroger and we'd get a big block of Munster cheese and cut it in half, and we would gnaw it on the ride home. Like that was our
gnaw
that was
on the cheese.
The block of cheese.
Gnaw it like a cigar.
Yeah, exactly. This is like that was our fourth meal.
You're
sounds
not
like
right.
luxury.
Oh, it is. It was amazing.
It sounds like heaven.
Can I tell a personal sad cheese story also?
Absolutely. Let's ride the cheese.
I was going through a dark period in Philadelphia, and I opened my fridge.
The sea was rough, my friends.
It was a rough sea, and I opened up my fridge, and I was looking for some food, and the only thing that was there was sliced cheese, which I remembered in my brain that I was like, I like sliced cheese. I'm going to have some sliced cheese. So I started eating the sliced cheese, and I'm like, oh, this is a pretty good slice. I'll have another slice.
I'll have another slice.
I had a few more slices, and I'm like, okay, I should probably go to the convenience store and get some food. And I went to the convenience store, and I was in line, and I could just tell from the look of the clerk that my breath was noticeably cheesy,
and you had a block of cheese,
and that's the end of my story, really.
Hey, slow clap.
All right, cheese breath.
I ran out of cheese, and I went out and bought cheese.
I thought you were going to say. I thought you were going to say, and then I woke up in the ER.
Yeah, I don't remember what happened.
Like between cheese and pickles, I probably have like 6 different kinds of cheese in the house and probably like 7 different kinds of pickles.
What's your go-to pickle?
Right now, it's the Clausen and the deli counter.
Really?
But we have the Polish minis. We have the German style.
What'd you call me?
Yeah, we got.
You have all kinds of pickles.
Yeah, it's a pickle house.
Yeah. How do you eat your pickles?
I made my wife a Polish martini on Saturday. It was pickle juice and vodka.
She like it?
Garnished with a pickle. Yeah, she killed it.
You do, of course, realize that the proper answer there he was looking for was McClure's.
No.
Yeah, I'm judging you right now.
If I buy McClure's, I can only have one pickle.
You know, here's who I'm judging. And as much as I love Mark and Falling Down because of all the beer that they give us, so we went there Saturday and had lunch. And it's on the menu, just burger and fries and McClure pickle, and life's good. I didn't know McClure made like little tiny mini half pickles. It's you might as well not even have it on the plate. It's almost offensive that it's there.
Just cut out the middleman. Just put it right in your mouth. Can you just serve it to me in my mouth?
Right. It's like why?
Am I the only one that laughs at the word?
They made a song about that.
What?
Don't want no short.
Well, yeah, but was pickles? I know Gillette.
Am I the only one that laughs at the word gherkin?
No.
It's not just me.
Of course you're not.
All right, good. I'm happy. Just checking.
Yeah, we're all 11 years old.
Yes. Because what do you do with your gherkin? I know it's never mind. Show's gone to hell.
Yeah,
it's like a fifth.
Our guests are actually nodding right now.
Yeah, it's very much like a fifth segment.
Cut yourself off.
Post-traumatic cheese disorder.
Is there anything on the list?
Is that a thing?
I just made it up.
Oh, you should have ran with it. You should have ran with it.
I waited, and then I delivered it.
Well, see, now the joke's
over.
over.
I've been hanging on that for a while, but I just thought I'd deliver it right now.
Yeah, so now I'm just like doing like stupid stuff to make me laugh.
That's the segment.
That's pretty much
There's nothing wrong with that. It's my show. I'll say what I want.
It's my show, and I'll say what I want.
Wait. Nothing. I'm just looking at Twitter. There's nothing.
Why is it so quiet?
No, we actually lost all of our live listeners about an hour ago.
What?
Was it? All right. So was it ever really gone? I mean, come on.
No, it really was.
But all their stuff was seized,
but
right?
They went and took the servers.
All of them.
It was like Belushi at the end. They took the bar.
The bar.
Yeah. No, they. I
didn't realize they took all of the servers.
They took all of the.
They took all the things.
And so the cool thing is that
they're like no, hold on. Pirate Bay is like sand people. Initially, they'll be scared, but sooner they'll return with larger numbers.
Right.
I mean, it's just
and that's exactly what happened.
Exactly.
Now, not only is Pirate Bay back, but now they've released all the source code so that you can run your own.
So I don't understand. How did they even get them? Wasn't it like an offshore thing? Like they were sitting on a barge off the coast somewhere, where it was out of reach?
Sweden, if I recall correctly.
How did they even? The FBI took them?
No, it was those
European
police that got
meatballs
involved in. It just doesn't matter.
You shouldn't be using Pirate Bay anyway.
Why?
Because it's just like it's tracked. I mean, it's like mainstream.
That's why you use VPN, and you have no problem.
Yeah,
see?
Yeah, because that's secure. How did that thing go with Verizon? Point to point still has the back door. Dave?
Oh, that was the best way. Yeah, so Verizon, you can pay them $45.
Jeff specially requested for the backdoor access.
I did. I paid extra for that.
It's only $45 extra for the backdoor access.
It's pretty damn cheap, actually.
Yeah, it's $45, and you get point to point encryption on all of your calls and text messages and all that stuff, except for that it
the
still
NSA.
comes with the NSA backdoor built into it that they can turn everything over to law enforcement.
Is that like in the fine print? Did they advertise that?
No, they didn't. That's why they're about to get sued again.
So it's like the 7-minute abs. For $46, the back door is closed.
Right.
But for $45, the NSA
Can you hear me
get in.
now, guy? Can the NSA see you now?
Dave's like, what time is it?
Exactly.
Are we at a break yet?
We're good.
No,
Are we done?
We're actually at about the end, so I want to make sure we hit all the URLs and all that fun stuff. Billy, everything is at socialcoopmedia.detroit.com.
Socialcoopmedia.com.
Not Detroit?
Not Detroit.
No.
Oh, that's the Facebook page.
Maybe.
It is.
Yeah.
That's what I was
Thank
thinking.
you.
Socialcoopmedia.com.
Yeah.
Co-op.
And
what?
It's still Coop.
It's
Co-op.
He
actually
social co-op.
It's Coop.
He messed
Coop?
me up hard the first
It's
time
Coop.
he was here.
Is it Coop?
It is Coop.
You switch them
We're
back to
We're at itandthed.com.
We are.
Yeah.
And Facebook.com/IT and
All of the things IT.
They're not. We are.
No.
They're not, even though they're
still claiming, aren't
their
they?
parent organization had a page that said they provided services to us, even though we didn't know who the hell they were, and they could kiss our ass.
I don't even know who the hell
Is that the training thing that came across?
No, that was actually something that Bob shot me that I had pulled in 2 days.
They were saying they provided administrative services to us and linked to a DetroitNet page.
What?
Yeah. Dead
Just
at me.
stop it already.
Can I link to your
Enough.
page?
You can.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
We like you. And so Marjorie and Christina, everything that you guys are and do. So Magic Book is out at
GetMagicBook.co
and Lift57.
.com.
Is exactly Lift57.
With an I, not with a Y.
Not with a Y.
With an I.
No pink mustaches.
So you guys don't pick people up in cars.
Lift57.com.
Oh, and on Magic Book, if you sign up, you could get chosen be a beta tester and get an exclusive invite to experience Magic Book first.
Done.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I'm so signing up.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Please do.
Cool.
All right.
Very cool. Well, thanks for joining us, guys.
Yeah,
Thank
this was
you.
fun.
Thanks for having us.
Good set of
Thank you,
conversations.
guys.
Thank you
Thank
for the
you
beer.
so much.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me, guys.
thanks
Letting
for
me
bringing
hang
the beer.
out and come
Anytime.
along.
Yay.
And the beef sticks. Thanks so
This
much.
Come by around the campfire.
Another riveting
You
episode.
are welcome to our beef sticks anytime.
Is that a beef stick in your pants, or are you just happy to see me?
On that note, this is the end. We'll see you guys soon.
Salty.
Thank you.
Hey, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Beat it.
Yeah.
Beat it.
And we are, and we're back next Monday night. We're live again. We're not taking the week off. We're going to do our thing.
So New Year's Eve extravaganza jubilee.
Yeah, New Year's Eve.
Yeah?
Wow.
Well, no.
No. On
the 29th.
Yeah, next
the
Monday.
29th.
Yeah.
All right.
See ya.
See ya.
Beat it.
Beat it.
The emergency destruct system is now activated.
Look out, Flash!
Flash! Don't move! Stay where you are!
Long live Flash! You've saved your life. Have a nice day.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Nice shooting, son. What's your name? Murphy.
Make the run. The run.
Game over, man. It's game over.
It's over, Johnny. It's over.
Nothing is over. Nothing. You just don't turn it off. Yo! Hold up! Time out! Time out! Y'all take a chill. You need to cool that shit out. And that's the double truth, Ruth.
I hope this was as much fun for you as it was for me.
How much scotch did you drink that night, by the way?
Half a bottle.
Okay, then shut the hell up.
You're in your underwear. I'm in my underwear. Here, let's hang out.
No, I'm sorry, honey. I have a headache.
I definitely want to see Bob in his underwear. That's a fact.
Beer me.
Show now!
Why would
Buick put their cars next to like the Bentleys. Like, why? That's not marketing.
The alphabet.
It's brilliant.
Because you're getting your 8-track tuned up.
Are we at a break yet?
I may have to wipe the geek off. I can't say no, and I don't really want to.
Well, especially with the back doors open.
We just lost our clean tag on iTunes.
So you have no boots.
No.
You have no gloves.
No.
You have no hat.
No.
You have no scarf.
No.
You have no scraper.
No.
How long have you lived in Michigan?
All my life.
You, sir, are an idiot.
I don't care.
When are we going to talk about me?
Jane, you ignorant slut. Woo!
This is the native man.
Guess Captain Soundboard doesn't know how to run the soundboard.
Shut up. Stop talking.
You're so white right now.
I'm the whitest guy in the room. Just explain it to me.
I love this city.
I was banging on the way.
Really? Should we talk about this? Tag team it. Should I keep going or should I stop?
Hell yeah.
Can I just say, it's been great being on a show that talks about Mickey Rooney dying for 20 seconds and then poop for 10 minutes.
You're not very informative, but wow, are you entertaining.
This is a previously recorded episode of the IT in the D Show.